On me. There you go. Good evening, everybody. We are live. We are live. We are live. So this is the Mastermind Fever Hangout, and we are very excited to have you this evening. So we've got loads of people right there this evening who are going to share some great information with us. So on behalf of Lydia Brown, who is my mastermind partner, and Gary Wilson, we would like to welcome you, and we would like to say thank you for being here. So as you know, I mean, today, right now, in the UK, it's already the 1st of April, and it seems that yesterday, it was the 1st of January. So it's just crazy how, you know, time flies, and we want to find out where people are at, what has been working for you, and if you are struggling in any ways, share that. You know, it's not so much about saying, oh, I am the best, I'm wonderful. This is great. If you are, please share that with us and share how it has been working. But if you are new, if you have been struggling, share that, because we would like to work together and see how we can help each other. So we will be having between 3 to 5 minutes to share what we've been doing. Great people will be checking out the time. And I would like to let you know a bit more about the Mastermind Fever. So every Monday, we gather through a hangout, and we share some marketing strategies with some top gurus, you know, inside the group, or with some gurus outside of the group. So we had some great people so far. I'm going to share with you a screenshot. There you go. Right. So this is the Mastermind Fever group here, and I said we gather like every Monday, and what we do, we challenge people to become leaders by hosting hangouts and by finding a mastermind partner. As you know, it is very important to move your business to the next level. So this is Lydia Brown, Kerry Wilson, and myself, my wonderful baby, who is not one anymore but 3. So maybe I need to change his picture. That would be a good thing. And these are the people that we had so within the group. And so we had Candace, we had Tiffany, we had Lindsay, we had Dee, we had Kerry, and then we had some outside rock stars, and they share some great information with us. So now the question is, are you going to be the next rock stars? These are rock stars and rock stars in the making. We want you to be part of this journey with us and share what you're doing, share some information. And that's why we're having this hangout today. So if you wanted to join us, you know, and find out more about what we're doing, we've got this link here, tinyurl.com/MLSP where we can work more closely with you. So without any further ado, this is me again. Okay. So I'm so excited to have these people right here as panelists, because some people are completely new, I haven't seen them before, and some I know them from Facebook, but we've never been on a hangout together, so it's going to be very exciting. So let's start with Tom, who was actually the first one to come this evening on time. So you are going to do a great job, Malia, by just checking out the time so I can relax and listen to Tom and take some notes. So, Tom, share with us what has been working for you in your business, and you know, if there is anything where you're struggling, just share that with us. Or even your smile, you're very friendly, so just talk to
it. It works better for me if you guys ask me questions. But basically, I'm on Twitter and Google Plus is where I am, and one of the things that I want to do is, when I first got into the business, I wanted to get in and do Facebook, you know, and almost got blown away the first time I tried to use it. So I said, to heck with that, let's do something else, and went to Twitter. So I'm doing pretty good on Twitter, and I'm doing pretty good on Google Plus. And Google Plus is just an amazing platform. If you guys are not there, you need to be there, because now's the time to go. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but your profile.
Hello, I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
Muted.
Oh, okay.
We can hear you.
Okay.
No problem.
Your profile, your page, and any communities that you're in, if they're public communities, all those have juice on Google Plus. You know, so if you're not there, you need to come on over. But those are great. The thing that I'm working on right now is I want to get back into Facebook marketing, but the way that I'm understanding it and the way it seems to be going is it's just a paid medium. So one of the things I want to do is start doing that and just kind of set up a program and just do things starting off not tomorrow but next Tuesday, and getting it kicked off then, and then running some campaigns and reporting on it and seeing what's working in there and what's not working there. And that's something that Dustin Slade and I are working on. He's already running one. He's running a mobile campaign, and you've probably seen one of his ads that he's got going. It's a woman in a boxing outfit. So
Yeah.
he's getting some traction with that. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to doing. But if anybody has any questions about any of that, I'd be happy to answer anything. But
is anybody else doing Google Plus or Twitter? To be honest, I don't know too much about Twitter, but I'm starting getting into Google Plus. So that would be really good if later on, you give us a report and tell us how you're getting on with that. I know that personally with Google Plus, what I do is, if I create a video or a blog post, I will also post it on Google Plus because it ranks so much faster.
Right.
Put something on Google Plus, but I'm not exactly sure about the science behind it. So if you find some great nuggets, absolutely share that with us. Yeah. Tom.
Yeah.
And Google Plus.
Well, the trick to Google Plus is basically what you want to do is you want to get in there and you want to interact, and you want to go in with your tags that your keywords that you're interested in, your tags, and go out there and find people and interact with them. And if you do that, all that interaction that you have, it'll bring views to you. They just switched over to a view count instead of I'm not sure exactly how it's working, but it just happened today where they've got view counts to your profile as opposed to follower counts. And that's kind of interesting. I was just looking at that right before we got on the thing, so it's kind of interesting.
Excellent.
But if you do that, one of the things you want to do, the first thing that you want to do is trick out your profile, your card that identifies who you are. Basically, what Google wants to know is who are you, what do you do, and how do you do it. And that's going to be on your hover card. They call it a hover card. That's the little thing that pops up, and that travels around to, I can't remember the exact number of places it follows you around to, but just about everywhere. So if you've got that looking good, people will check that out, make sure your picture's on it, make sure your information's on it. People will check it out and they'll follow you. And then any time that you're putting a link, where it says link, that carries link juice with it in your post. If you put it upside, like Peg Fitzgerald is one of the top people over there, and she's on Pinterest. She's Guy Kawasaki's social media person, and what she does is, of course, you got to have big pictures. You got to have comments on when you're sharing things. You put your link in there, and then you put a link to your Pinterest profile too. So you do your blog post, and then you write your post for Google Plus, and then you put it on Pinterest. So that drives a lot of traffic.
That is brilliant. I wrote this thing down, and I know what I can come back to you, and you will come back and share some information for more than 5 minutes about Google Plus.
Well, I took too much time, so I apologize. So I'll shut up.
Malia, you were awesome. So the next person is going to be Dave. And Tom, thank you so much for the information. It was nice to see you.
Thanks, Aurora. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So now we've got Dave. Dave is a super rock star on Facebook. I love the guy. He's very direct, very funny, sometimes a bit crude, but he's straight to the point. He's really good, and I'm very excited to have him here this evening. To me, he's a rock star. So share with us what has been working with you, and where have you been struggling?
Well, hey everyone, I'm Dave Prosser here. I'm over in beautiful Seattle. I'm actually walking on the beach right now, and if you notice, I don't even have my name down under my little box here anywhere because I haven't a clue how to do that. I'm not a techie guy. I'm probably one of the most ADD guys, disorganized that you're ever going to meet in your life. But I do know how to recruit a hell of a lot of people on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if that's something you're interested in, you want to find out a little bit more about that, pay attention. First of all, Tom, I just want to say, man, I'm blown away. That's such awesome information about Google+, and I want to connect with you later and find out a lot more about that. Thanks for sharing that, man. That's just awesome.
Absolutely.
But
Thank you.
with Facebook, all right, a lot of people are bitching and complaining that they don't have a big friend count or they don't have enough people to talk to on Facebook. So I'm just going to share with you one way to get around that, okay? Anybody can go over to Facebook, and we have a little wonderful thing called a graph search. So for example, if you wanted to connect with local marketers in your area, what I would do, for example, I live in Seattle, Washington, okay? In the graph search, I would go and type in people who live in Washington and follow Eric Worre, okay? Everybody knows Eric Worre. He's a top network marketer with a huge following. So the way I'll see it in here is the people that are following Eric Worre will have an interest in entrepreneurship and network marketing, okay? And if I want to narrow it down to a specific area, say Washington, say Florida, I can do that using the graph search. Now, Facebook will slap you silly if you do start sending a lot of friend requests every day, okay? I'm sure a lot of you have been in Facebook jail once or twice. I've been there myself.
Yeah.
But what you can do...
Oh! I think he's coming back. He disappeared, he was on the beach, and got trapped somewhere. I think he's coming back. Well, sorry about that. I'm sure he's probably, Tom, if you check, if you send him a message to see what happened to it.
Well, he should just pop back on.
Yeah, it might be coming back in a second.
As soon as he realizes he's off.
I've actually been put in Facebook jail myself. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good, John.
Yeah. Yep. Carry on. Carry on, Jonathan.
Hello, everybody. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear us?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can hear.
Barbara, we can hear you.
She needs to check her
But,
settings, I think.
I
Okay,
can't
okay,
hear
so-
anything.
Laura, if you can help out Marva, as you're already doing, that would be awesome. I'm going to mute her. And I will be carrying on with Malia. Malia, do you want to share with us what has been working for you, darling? And I want to say that Malia is, I've known Malia now through MLSP for a few months now, and it's been absolutely awesome because she's another rock star who is now level 1 in MLSP, and that's a huge accomplishment, I can tell you. So she's going to share with us what has been working for her and maybe where she's struggling, and the floor is yours, darling.
Sure, thank you. My name is Malia Holleron. I'm here in San Diego, California. And yeah, I just hit L1, which is really, really exciting for me. What I've been doing is I've been blogging, and I incorporate video into my blogs, and that's kind of how I've gotten to where I've gotten. People, find my content on the search engines, and I'm getting leads every single day and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple. And just being consistent is my biggest challenge. You know, every day really having the desire to write another blog post. um, my biggest challenge is consistency. I actually had was hospitalized in January, and so when you talked about you know, January was here and now it's April already. I totally I'm feeling that because I went in the hospital on January 23rd, but one of the best things in the world about having my business online was that I consistently got leads while I was in the hospital, and I got sign-ups, which was amazing. And so while I've been at home recovering, I continue to get leads daily, and I continue to have people to talk to every single day because of the work that I did, you know, in 2013, really. So for me, the biggest struggle has been recovering from my health, but then just getting back into the swing of things, getting my rhythm back and getting my energy back and stuff like that. So I've had some physical challenges that have really affected my business in ways that I couldn't have anticipated when I went in for surgery. But, you know, making the decision to do online marketing is probably the best decision that I could have made because my income increased, you know, while I was down. So I'm super grateful for the decision I made a year ago, and just am really excited about being able to still hit leadership levels and not be 100% of my business. So,
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is awesome. Well, congratulations. I didn't know that you went through some, you know, health issues, and know that you've been able to accomplish that. That's absolutely awesome.
yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
And what I liked as well what you said about one main issue that people may have and that you face as well is being consistent and writing a blog post and doing it, you know, on a daily basis, or, you know, be consistent throughout the week. If it's not every day, but at least, you know, a few times during the week. I think it's awesome. How are you doing with that?
I'm not doing good with it, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be 100% honest, I'm not doing super well with it. But what I've learned to do is not give up on my goals. I still have my goals, but it's okay to not do as much as long as I'm moving forward. So I'm not too, like, I'm in the middle of writing a review on a company right now, and it's taken me 3 or 4 days. But what I have to realize is that that's okay, because I have to be okay with where I am and celebrate the accomplishments, even if they're small, every single day. And so there will be a point where I can knock them out in a day again, and that's okay. But right now, what I'm looking forward to, or what I'm looking to do, is move forward every day. So even if that's having a conversation with someone on Facebook, or, you know, getting my SEO work done or whatever, it's fine, because that's where I am right now. And so I think for people that may be struggling with consistency or drive or motivation or anything like that, what's really important is that you do something every single day to move your business forward. And not to compare yourself to what other people are doing.
Right.
It took me quite a while to hit L1, but you know what? Only really the top 10%, if that, even hit L1. So why am I comparing myself to people, the majority of people who aren't even hitting leadership level? It doesn't make sense. I have to push myself, and I have to move forward, and I have to do the best that I can do today. And so, yeah, that's what that's what I've held on to. Move forward every day and do the best that I can do today, and that'll be good enough for me.
Absolutely. I love that. You are
Yeah.
so right. You are so right in saying that.
I'd like to add something, or if that's possible.
Yeah, sure. Is it Pierre?
Yeah, for sure, that's Pierre.
Okay, carry on, my friend.
Yeah, so definitely we can help Malia with blogging every day. You probably aware of a course that Web4 has inside Malia system for that you can use for auto blogging. You can do that for sure. It's not duplicate content. You that's at least 40% unique content, and with that, if you want to, I can help you definitely with that.
You need
And
to
the other thing is, is there any problem?
We
No,
can
thank
hear you.
Yeah, okay. The other problem is that it's not the fact that we're not working, hard or not being consistent on what we are doing. The problem is sometimes, unfortunately, some leaders are just getting the advantage and just making some bugs. Understand? Sometimes some software or program or any other programs that we are using that not helping our business at all. Let's take for an example. When stake SEO. When stake SEO that the not a long time before I've launched that program, and well, at the first time it was pretty excited. Well, but if you are blogging, you're using this product to build backlink to your blog, I can tell you you're not going far. I've been spending a lot of money for, let's say, for seven months. If you're doing that, you see after 7 months you're still struggling to rank your content, there's something wrong. Because if I'm blogging about internet marketing, I don't want to link to another website that is about dog training or the guy that has driving school. So it doesn't make sense. Of course, we need to build backlink, but relevancy is also the most important thing of it. So I've been working on that, and now I'm using, maybe some of you know, the unique article wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why most of them using, but they don't share it with you, understand? But they selling you other crap. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that, but that's the reality. You spending money.
I heard about this one from Rob 4.
I didn't hear what you said. Or
did you say that you didn't hear much about unique article wizard?
No, not. Well, I purchased posting on purpose, so for sure I heard about that. I mean,
yeah.
You know why promoting making SEO, okay, which is the ABC2K plugin, right? Instead of promoting something like that can really help each of us here. Understand?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as I said, I've been working on that, and I was on the platinum membership, spending $150 a month on that, and you're not getting any result from doing that. Understand? And if you don't stop using this to bring backlink to your blog, pretty soon Google's gonna hit you pretty hard.
All right.
And for those, as I said to Malia, if you have problem blogging on a daily basis, there is an article builder. If you can purchase it, for $297, I said I can help you definitely. I am using the product right now, and I can definitely help you with that.
Thank you. I'm real emotional. my blog. I've never been an article, like a buy article type of person, or an article builder, or any type of like that type of automation type of person. My blog is really personal to me. So I talk about internet marketing and stuff like that, of course, and network marketing and those things. But I do a lot of videos and do it from, like, it's me. So it's difficult. Like I wouldn't purchase articles like that because I am my product, and my audience gets my genuine self. So if I'm struggling with consistency, then they're getting a blog about how to be consistent in their business, because those are the tools that I'm incorporating. It probably works and it's probably great, but on my blog you
No.
get me and my journey in business.
But I think that they are actually two different things. You've got blogging, and
Yeah.
blogging is really where you talk about you and what you're doing. It's really personal. Blogging is a personal experience, and you can incorporate some videos. But then there is article marketing, which is completely different, where you want
definitely.
to rank content on the search engine, and this is where the tools that Pierre is sharing are absolutely valid. I mean, you've got Rob Ford, that's what he uses mainly for article marketing, but he's not really as such a blogger, you see. So it took me some time to understand the difference, but you've got article marketing, which is like a science in itself to rank on a search engine, and then you've got blogging, which is more like your personal experience that you share with other people, and your priority is not to rank on the search engine, but more to use social media and some other platforms. So thank you very much, Pierre. Thank you very much, Malia. That was nice.
Yeah, I'd like to add another piece of nuggets if you want to.
Sure, my friend. We've got 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll go pretty quick. Okay, guys, I didn't say that, so I am French. Okay, French is my first, so I'm trying my best on English. Okay. The other thing is, for sure, you're blogging naturally, understand? But how do you build backlink to that content you created understand on a daily basis? That the other question. For sure, you're creating content, but how you for sure you do have some blog posts. I can see that that's ranking pretty well. But how do you get that content in front of the public? How do you do that? You need to build backlink using also unique content. Understand that Google gonna count as relevant and good backlink to your posts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the thing is that, because I've tried that as well, I think that you can definitely create something personal like a blog, but in your title, use a keyword and have more views or eyeballs to your content by using backlinking tools. It's absolutely possible. So if it was a topic which would bring enough customers or eyeballs, to your content, that could definitely work, where there is a bit of you in the same way you would create a blog post, but also you've got some SEO and backlinking in the back end. So yeah, absolutely. Hey Pierre, it's only today that I realized that you speak French. I speak French too.
Yeah. No, I used to hear you speak French. Anyway, I am from Haiti. French is our first, so I'm French.
Oh God, we need to talk. Il faut qu'on parle.
Bien sûr, bien sûr.
Awesome. So thank you very much, Pierre, for sharing that. And I would like to invite now the beautiful, absolutely beautiful and lovely Laura. And again, I've known Laura only through Facebook and through MLSP. So again, if you want to reach out to her and reach to any of the panelists right there, please do so. She's a great lady, and I can't wait to hear what she has to share with us about what has been working for her and where she has been struggling lately. So, Laura?
Well, thank you. Merci.
De rien.
That's all I know, though. Well, thank you for having me here on this mastermind. I think it's pretty cool what you guys do. I was writing down some notes because my mind is like crazy, and I'm a big like picture thinker, and yeah, so sometimes you have to rope me back around, and I need to be structured. So that's what I've been known for, was like planning and really breaking down strategies, which is really funny because I am all over the board. But you, like Malia said, you teach on what you struggle with, I think, so much, and that's really cool. That's how we grow. So as far as success goes, I like dead set on that this whole journey is personal. Like our success is completely mirroring our personal success. Our business success is representative of our personal growth, is how I want to say that. So I am really into like that kind of mindset stuff, but not just like that, you know. So coming into this space, it's been hard to give people practical. They want practical, step by step, 60 leads in 60 seconds. You know, they want this stuff, and a lot of people don't want to talk about the vision and the intangible stuff that at the end of the day is the glue that holds everything together. So when Malia was saying what she just said, I was like, I was really resonating with that. Like, yes, this is so personal to me, and I am my brand, and this whole thing is so personal to me. So segue into what I am working on. What I struggled with, and I'm getting so much better at, is that thing right there, that this is my brand. This is so personal to me. I didn't really know how to go about doing things. So I stayed frozen. You know, I did stuff, but let me just say it was half-assed, so to speak, okay? Because I was so afraid to, you know, I was just afraid to be authentic. And really, I think that's what you have to be, period.
Right.
So what I have here is I was doing social media for offline businesses. I already was deemed the social media expert in our local area chamber of commerce, okay? So I didn't even know what network marketing was. When I found out what that was, I immediately quit my job, like my career, and because I made some decent money and I was able to see the vision, and I quit my career and I jumped into network marketing. And then I realized that I have 3 children and a family and a life and commitments and church group and all this like stuff, and I realized that I was burnt out and I was pursuing my dream and like hating life. And no, so that was horrible. When I found the internet, though, I thought, well, great, I already know how to do social media for this network marketing. It's not going to be a big deal. Well, I figured out what the problem was. This is what I'm working on, and this is what's being so fruitful for me now. I didn't know my own brand. I didn't know what I represented. I didn't know what I brought to the table. Information is so devalued in the marketplace. Nobody cares what you know because it's easily accessible online or anywhere. So you've really got to have a unique value proposition. You've got to be something outside of the Me Too marketer. Learn a thing, teach a thing, make a video about it. I mean, and I think that's what 98% of everyone does, and that's why everyone fails. So, including myself, I didn't even know what the heck my brand was. So for me, I had to do some strategic, you know, mission statement stuff. Hardcore, what am I about? What do I want to be? How can I make this fit the industry and my long-term vision of helping people? So what I'm working on right now specifically is pretty cool stuff. Services. When we come into this space, we want to be like the network marketer. We want to be L1 immediately because I'm paid traffic all the way. I like paid ads at Facebook. I rock out Facebook. Twitter, I've just been breaking into Twitter, and you get a lot more for your money over there. But Facebook is my first love. So, yeah, services. When you learn a thing and you know it, and then you're struggling to make money, you can monetize what you know by offering services. And that, for me, was like the changing point to be able to sustain myself online and keep going. However, it did hold me back from going for L1 because, for example, because I have clients now that I have to please and I have things that I have to do. But it's a part of the big vision, and that's how I'm trying to package this all together, I guess. It's a part of the big vision that my brand is just what I do at the time. Do what I know to make money on what I know now, and it all just comes together if I just go forward. But we're working on bringing social media, without telling too much right now, we're working on bringing social media services to businesses, but by helping all of the people on our teams that aren't making money, or if they are, whatever, we're trying to like bring money to our teams in ways outside of the network marketing in and of itself, because so many people aren't seeing success that much. So if we can give them a tangible thing, do this thing, make money, you essentially learn while you earn. And I think it'll be good for retention, loyalty, fun. You know, that's what we're working on right now. You'll hear more about it in a little while.
It is absolutely awesome. I love it because I'm also working on social media, but for small businesses. And what I've realized is what we are learning right now in terms of marketing with MLSP, and if you are using another system, you know, I'm sure you are learning some things that are relevant for the network marketing industry, but outside as well. You know,
Absolutely.
businesses want to know how to, not necessarily how to rank, like do it themselves, but they would pay somebody, they would pay for a service, so then that company can help them rank on the search engine through a video or through a blog post. So that's very exciting, Laura. I wrote it down, and we want you back.
Thank you.
More about it, because this is great. You know, yeah, I think that's a great idea what you're doing. Absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. My struggle always is balance. There is no real balance, but with kids, life, and everything else, it's just balance. It's always going to be balance. I think it's just, you've got to just stay conscious of it and just try better tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to find out, you know, I've actually lost track. There were so many people coming in. So I think the next one was actually Norma, and then we're going to have, was it Marva or was it Norma? I can't remember. I think I said Marva would come first. Marva, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you, but I can't see your pretty face.
It was, I don't know what went wrong with my microphone. I have this new Logitech thing, and beautiful picture, but for some reason I just could not hear a thing today. Well, you know how I am. I'm very persistent, and I kept touching this and touching that, and finally I heard the beautiful Laura Hyson voice. So I said, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, she's
so glad to be here.
Thank you so much for being here, Marva. And Marva is actually the mastermind partner of Kerry Wilson, who is Kerry Wilson's mastermind partner. I think it sounds better. So we would like to find out, how have you been doing for the past 90 days? What has been happening in terms of, you know, growing your business, and are you struggling with anything? And, you know, let's try to see how we can help.
Well, from the very beginning, I have to say that I have grown tremendously as far as having a picture of what I need to do, or should say, of the tools that I need to use. I have learned a lot I have a lot more skill with the tools. But to say that I have been getting success, you know, I don't know if it is my brand. I'm trying to brand myself. I know that I am seen. I get a lot of, you know, responses to things that I put out. But I would just love to see more of result-wise.
Yeah.
I particularly like to do PowerPoint. I'm a very picture-oriented person. I see things in pictures. So even though I may do an article, while I'm writing the article, I'm immediately thinking about how I can display it in pictures. So sometimes I wonder, am I overpopulating, you know, the space with the same thought with different pictures, you
It's
know?
interesting. Is
Mm-hmm.
has anybody got any idea of what you to say? Because basically, we all go through that at some point, where you've got the tools, you know what you're meant to do pretty much, but still no results. What would you say about that?
I always tell people to look at their schedule. I ask my team to keep a chart so that when they do come to me, because it's inevitable, like you said, oh, I'm not making money or I feel lost. I ask to see the schedule. What have you planned to do as opposed to what have you done? And it's usually, if success is found in your day-to-day, then your problems are found in your day-to-day too.
Nice.
But I have this tenacity type personality. It's being in online marketing is so much in my blood that I can't see myself doing anything else. It's like breathing for me.
Yeah.
So whether or not I see monetary success, it's like a marriage. I have no place to go. I have no other love. So if network marketing leaves me, I'm a broken woman. So I am going nowhere, and I am just trying to listen to those who I admire the most, and listen to what they say, get the nuggets out of what they say, and try to build what I know, because you have to keep learning.
I think, Marva, just looking at your Facebook page, I think that you're probably right in saying that you have a disconnect between your brand and between you and your brand.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you need to put more of you on the page, to be honest. That's my insight just from kind of scrolling through. I think that there should be more personality, because I see a lot of posts. It seems like you're active, but there's a lot of sales oriented posts, and it's kind of like if you've ever been to a meetup or a networking group, you and Laura can probably relate to this because we both have built a business offline, but sometimes you get trapped in the corner with someone who's like, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. Do you want to buy my stuff? Hey, have you seen my stuff? And you're like stuck in the corner, and you can't. You don't want to be that person online.
Mm-hmm.
You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to add value and give people valuable content. So I would just suggest putting more of you on the page. Do 80-20. 80% you, 20% offers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do.
Very valuable advice. Very valuable advice.
I love it.
Sometimes we don't see what we are doing, and this is where brainstorming comes in. Someone else sees what you're not seeing, and I value this very much. Yeah.
And it could even be internet marketing. Like when I go to your page, I don't even realize that you're an internet marketer. Like there's not really anything about internet. There's just links there. But talk about why is marketing your business online important? What are the benefits? What could you do with that? How can it help somebody? You know what I'm saying? Talk about, if you're an internet marketer to the core, that's awesome. Why? Tell people. Let them get in on the marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them it is a marriage.
Tell them
That's
it is
what
a
makes
marriage.
people like it,
a three-way marriage.
That is so cool. I think that was some great advice, Malia. And
Yeah, you could charge money for that advice.
Oh,
yeah. Let's keep it open in the mastermind fever, and then let's charge.
That's just the kind of value you guys bring.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I wouldn't have thought necessarily about that, so I went to check on Marva's and Marva's page, and yes, profile. I can say, yeah, I absolutely understand what you're saying, and it was actually quite funny because there was Charles as well saying that he agreed completely that without the internet he would be lost, and he seems to be married to the internet as well. So I don't know if you want to say something about it, Charles, as I see that you are with this beautiful lady and you are married to the internet. You need to make a choice.
That he's
Charles,
internet.
can you hear us? Charles, are you here? Okay, well, Charles cannot hear us. Or maybe he can hear us, but he's muted now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Tell us more about you. I don't know you. You're new, so welcome to the Mastermind Fever. I'm so happy to be here. And what we want to find out is, what do you mean you're married to the internet? And what has been working for you in terms of building your business? Where have you been struggling?
Okay, well, as recently I've started getting some more success with my business and my brand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, I've been in network marketing going on 3 years now. Okay. When I first started off, right, everybody basically was tied into Craigslist and everything like that over here in the U.S. And, I had a lot of success. In fact, I didn't even stay in the U.S. I was in Brazil for about 6 months doing my business. Okay. Mm. And then, of course, all the rules started to come down, all the regulations in Craigslist. And, they started ghosting a lot of people's links and ghosting a lot of people's ads. Okay. So I had to find new ways, and it slowed me up for a while. But then I recently started doing, just earlier what Laura said, social media has been a new plus for me now. All right. And, I base it off of my experience in Brazil with my social media, and I mix it in. Because a lot of African Americans over here in the U.S., they want to know about Brazil. Okay, so I tell them about Brazil, but then like somewhere in that funnel, in that conversation, I tie them into my business. So, that's what's been helping me out lately. But I could, like I said, leads is always needed. Okay, you can never have enough leads, and the more the merrier. If I can learn more from me being the new guy here. From you ladies and gentlemen, I'm always open.
That is very, very interesting. So from what I can hear, we've got two people right here, like Charles and Laura, both actually using their online marketing skills that they've used to build their business. Now they're using it offline for small businesses. Is it correct, Charles?
Well, the majority of the people I come across with is online. Okay. I basically, with Facebook and YouTube, a lot of people have come across my videos lately, and they've drawn into YouTube, drawn into my Facebook page and my fan page. YouTube to me was probably basically the changing point, because I was always kind of skittish about getting on the camera. Okay. So basically, I just got on the camera and I just started talking. I started talking about topics that interest a lot of people. Yeah. And then, you've been in Brazil for 6 months or 7 months at a time. How are you staying down there? And then that's where the business part comes in. So a lot of people got interested, and it's been kicking up business in the last 2 weeks. Things have been way faster than it has been in almost a year.
Awesome.
Congrats.
It has worked out for me.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Has anyone has any questions for Charles? Going once, going twice. Da-da-da-da-da. Thank you very much, Charles, for the information. That's really cool. And I've just sent you a friend request. Actually, those who are panelists right now, if you haven't, linked up with each other, do that. That would be really good. As I'd like to know a bit more about what you do, Charles. Who knows? Who knows what will happen?
I just confirmed you.
Awesome. Thank you. So now we've got Norma. So thank you so much for your time, Charles.
Thanks.
And you're welcome. And we've got Norma. She is one of my recent friends. So we are friends now. And it's been really nice working with her. She's got a lot of passion, enthusiasm. And I'd like you to share with us, Norma, knowing that it is your first hangout, how are you doing so far? Because I think you are new to the online industry. How are you finding it? Have you got any questions? What has been working for you? Something has been working for you? Just talk to us, and it's a way for you to get some exposure and just, that's your first hangout! Yay!
Oh, yay.
So talk to us. I think we can't hear you. You seem to be muted on your side.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she can.
Okay, I think.
Here we go.
I think I got it.
Awesome.
You got it. You're there.
I picked up Facebook for my strategy, and I put a video on there for It Works, the company that I have or had before this. I've got a few comments and a few people that were interested, but as far as I can see, they haven't really done anything online, so I can't think of any questions that I have.
Mm-hmm. Can somebody?
What did you think?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. But has anybody got some tips to give to somebody who is new to the online arena? Could it be about video? Could it be about anything to help her move a business forward?
Well, I mean, I guess I can probably talk. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience yet in the video marketing, so I'm just getting my feet wet. So it's just now that I didn't think that I would have any problems with it initially, but I think a little bit of trepidation comes in, a little bit of nervousness. I'm still working on the homework assignment that Aurore gave me, which is the 5 videos, and I'm gonna work on completing tonight. No, this is all new. I think it's a great opportunity and something that I've always been attracted to, but wanting to learn. So I really don't have much to share as far as advice, but I really, it's been very valuable listening to everybody on the call. Maya, I've actually been able to look at a lot of people's websites, and I'm like, wow, and
Cool.
I'm pretty impressed. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of weigh in a little bit, but it's very valuable listening to you guys and seeing that some people have similar struggles or still developing their craft, and that this is not going to be something that just happens like overnight. So it's just that's really all I want to share.
Consistency.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jonathan. That's a very good point. Because I actually believe that when you're new, and Jonathan is new as well, he's a new friend, yay! With Norma, and what happens is, when you start, and exactly like Malia said, if you start comparing yourself with others, that could be the reason why you will start slowing down in your business. So I think the more you focus on yourself right now, what you are doing, what you can do one video after the other, take one day at a time, just rely on yourself and then simply improve what you're currently doing, but don't set yourself some crazy crazy task that you will never achieve, and then you feel completely overwhelmed, and then you want to quit. Because the people that I know who are being consistent, who are working their business, and are now making who are now 6-figure or 7-figure earners, went exactly through the same thing, which means you pull your hair out, you cry, and you're like, oh my gosh, what have I done? It's too hard for me. But because you are learning something new, you start growing, you start developing, and then these new skills are part of you now. Like with my husband, the only thing we talk about is videos or SEO or clients, and it becomes part of it, it becomes funny. So even if it can be a bit like scary initially, but this is something new. A bit like Pierre, you know, speaks French. I remember when I first started communicating in English, the first few months I seriously had headaches. Oh my goodness. When is it going to stop? I was actually studying to become a teacher, and everybody was talking in English, obviously, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just slept during one of the lectures, and when I woke up, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why are all those people speaking in English? And I thought, oh yeah, remember now, I'm in the UK, those people are talking in English, and then a few weeks later, I felt much more comfortable listening and hearing those people. So I would say the same way, when you start something new, like online marketing, and you hear about SEO and traffic and search engine and conversion, your mind is going to be a bit like, ooh, I need to breathe. But it's all right, because you know, you just take your time, you do what you have to do, you plan, you have a schedule, and you try to balance things out, you know, the same way Laura said, and you're going to see results. So there is no magic bullet just to say that it works. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Just let me add something here. Well, first of all, I didn't do it, guys, but congratulations again for creating the groups. But because when you start alone and you don't have, let's say, a good upline, or you're trying to figure out everything by yourself, it's harder. But now you are getting connected with all of us, and of course we are part of a good community also, where you can get your question answered. But now it's easier for you, and go step by step and take something that you feel that you are comfortable with, and then keep working on it and see how it works for you. Definitely.
What I did when I first started is I found a leader that I liked, and I did what they did. So, I found somebody that blogged and did videos, and I basically took their posts and wrote them in my own words and put them out there. And that's what's worked for me. It's nothing, what we do is nothing spectacular. There's no real magic to it. It's already been done. There's people who have blazed the trail for you. So, you can kind of look at what other people are doing, look at what's successful, reverse engineer it, put your head down, put your blinders on, and get to work. That's what I did.
Yep. Absolutely agree. And with that, I think what is quite interesting is when you see other people having success, you think about all this glamour and everything is fine. You got blog posts, you think that it's so easy, but actually to get there, you need to put your backside on a chair, have a schedule, and then roll up your sleeves. So for a long time, you might be looking like that.
Yeah.
Like, and then when you come and when you make your video, you look all great and wonderful, but that's part of the game. That's part of the game, and it's okay to be in the trenches and to do the work, and this is the reality of it,
This might sound
right,
too, but one thing that I also did is that there's so much information. It seems like every night there's a webinar, there's a class, or there's a something. I don't go on anything or listen to anything that's not my primary strategy.
Bingo.
So I don't do Facebook. I like if Michelle Pesco-Solito is on the Wednesday webinar, I don't go on it. Not because I don't like her, but because Facebook's not my primary marketing strategy. And I don't want to get excited and get distracted and think, oh, I can do this. And it just takes me off of my focus and off of my path. And I just stopped doing things that weren't contributing to my business and my goals and where my focus was.
Absolutely. So one key would be to find one marketing strategy that you like, and then once you found it, then stick with it.
Yeah.
But I would say that initially, when you are a beginner and you don't know what is available, you don't know what you don't know, attending these webinars is great to connect with other people and to learn new strategies. But once you know, it's important now to be rooted and master this new strategy. So I would say now we've got Angela, the wonderful Angela, who is now with us. She's going to share with us some great information. That is another superstar. She's got like so many likes on her fan page. Check her out. And we would like to find out what has been working for you, Angela, and if there is anything you are struggling with, to share that with us. That would be absolutely awesome.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Everyone. Oh, there's a glare. Can you guys see me? Because there's this glare. I've been moving around trying to fix it. So can you guys see me pretty clear or no?
Yeah, we can.
We can see you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see.
So just a little bit about me. I've been in this no-boss industry now for over 10 years. And when I started, I was a single mom. I had my struggles at the beginning. So I can honestly say now I feel that I have mastered what I do. And so I don't really particularly have a product that I promote.
Angela, sorry, darling, sorry. You seem to be breaking up a lot. You started saying some great things, but I couldn't understand properly. So I don't know if you could maybe change the position or whatever. But okay, try to say something. Hi.
Okay, is this better? Because this is my first time doing this, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's much better now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so I believe I can honestly say that I have mastered what I do. I don't really have a primary product, but I do have a fan page with almost 17,000 fans there.
Ooh.
And so what I've learned with my fan page, before I actually created the fan page, I was listening and I would watch people, and so I knew that I had to brand myself. And so my brand for myself is it's called Forever Growth with Angela. And so what that means is that I'm forever growing. So if I decide to add a product, if I decide to add a project, whatever it is that I want to add to me, that's what I would share. And so I love my fan page because my fans are always active. And I believe that that's where a lot of my leads come from. Also, what my other tool that I really love, that I actually feel that I mastered as well, is Craigslist. And so I believe Craigslist is all in the wording, because I remember trying to use Craigslist before and I just gave up because they would always delete me. And so now I have this one little ad that I use, and I never change it. All I do is just renew, and it works. So every single morning when I wake up now, I wake up to 60 to 70 new leads. And so that's working for me. And so, and also, what I also realized is that my personal page, I made the decision. I know some people would like to market on their personal page, but I just wanted to separate my personal page from my fan page. But I would promote my fan page on my personal page, and so anyone that's interested, they will follow me over to my fan page. So I didn't want just people over there for no reason. And so in the fan page is that it's not always about business. I'm always sharing different things, be it, business projects, spiritual or physical. And so it's very important to not always just blast business, all the time. For instance, my church did a Daniel fast about a month ago, and so I posted it on my fan page, and so I had a lot of my fans that actually participated in that 21-day Daniel fast with me. And so it's fun. So I really love doing what I do.
Sorry, just you said at the end.
I really love doing what I do. I'm really having fun.
Okay, so you are having fun.
I'm getting mom done.
Here, you guys, is it hard to hear me?
No, I think we're hearing someone else, like in the back.
Yeah, right. But
that was Norma. I just muted Norma.
Oh, okay. So I'm absolutely loving what I do. I wouldn't do anything else. I just love doing this. I don't think that I would ever go back to corporate America.
Amen.
That's just not my plan. It's just not an option for me. However, my husband has been on his job now for 4 years, and he absolutely loves it. He can retire at any time if he wants to, but he loves what he does, so we'll let him do that, and we'll let me do what I do.
That is awesome. I think that's very exciting to have all these people on a different journey, learning how to fire the boss and just enjoy themselves working from home. That is great. So how long have you been doing online marketing, you said?
Pretty much I've been doing it from my fan page. If I post a particular post, and it depends
on how long.
Oh, how long have I been doing it? I would say online marketing probably about 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Okay, and how was your first year? Was it like difficult? Did you find it easy?
Very difficult. I finally did my first video thanks to you and Lydia. You guys did that challenge. I'm like, oh my God! And just like the I forgot her name, but was talking about the videos, and just like now, I'm so nervous. I kept trying to figure out, oh my God, because I kept moving my laptop all around my living room trying to figure out, okay, this lighting is not good. This is not good. Let me go do this. And I was thinking about, let me go get some earrings on and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh well, I'm here now.
5 years later.
So I like Facebook, and so if I have a lot of engagement on a particular post, I would actually pay $5 and promote that post. And so it reaches a lot of people when I do that. And also Craigslist. I post on Craigslist my ad that I have on Craigslist every other day. I don't post every day, but I do post every other day. And so I have new people joining my my 3 projects. I had a gentleman yesterday that joined me from India, and I had someone from Peru and Canada and all over the world. And so I always look for something where I can reach the masses. I don't want to give, because what I was running into at first was people, I would have to turn them away. Oh, we're not available there. So I want to be able to reach everybody. And so that's what I found. And I just like the simplicity in what I do. So I don't want to, really complicate things. I want everything to be simple. So when I do share it with someone, they can, duplicate what I do.
That is awesome.
Don't you think it's so interesting that she built all that with Craigslist and I love it because I don't have much engagement on my page because I focus on paid ads, and so I'm guilty of not participating. I'm more building sales funnels and looking at conversions and that kind of thing. I just think that's awesome what you did, and that's real organic growth, and that's so cool. Kudos.
That is so cool. Absolutely, Laura. So I would say, we are part of the mastermind group all together. Whenever you want to reach out to one another, I'm going to send quite a few friend requests to some people just to see what other people are doing, because you get to learn as well so much from other people. but it's I think it's very important, you know, just to make connections and find out what we are doing. So, Jonathan, I wanted to find out, did you want to add something? Because I don't know if I gave you like some proper time to share, or were you okay? Was there anything else you wanted to say, or is it fine?
Me?
Yes, you?
You wanted me to, anything I
Yeah.
wanted to add? I'm sorry, I'm being distracted
No,
by
I said I'm not sure if I gave you some proper time to talk, but or is it okay?
Yeah, it's a good time to talk.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
Were you asking me a question? Or did you want me to say something?
no, I was saying because I was asking Norma how she was doing, and then you came and joined and gave some information. So I was wondering if I gave you like some proper time to explain now about you, what is working for you, where you are struggling and all of that. So if not, please take this time. You've got a few minutes.
Well, you know, I think really I don't know why I feel this way, but it's a little early for me to, you know, to say, hey, what's working. But I tell you what, I definitely think right now in terms of my fan page, and I got what my Malia had mentioned earlier, which was making it more, what is it, 80% about me and 20% about the product. But I got my Facebook fan page up, and I'm noticing getting fans, people who like it, is not an easy task. You know, even though I have 333 people on my personal Facebook page, I sent all of them an invite. I believe I did appropriately, but only, you know, a handful of them, you know, like my page, which tells me a little bit about my friends. You know.
Yeah.
So-called my friends and want to follow me, you know. So I guess, well, this is what I have to work with. And, you know, you're going to cultivate this list of people, and then you're going to build from that. And so I think the right amount of people responded and liked my page. Now I have to do some work.
Targeted, yes.
You know, so I think I'm at the point where I got enough likes where I can see what people are looking at.
Yeah.
And I do, and I get it. People don't want to be pitched. Oh, this guy's selling something. He's always selling something. So I kind of like time it a little bit. You know, throw a little bit of, you know, one of my campaigns out there after maybe 4 or 5 positive blogs or positive posts that I put out there that people like. 'Cause I find that they really enjoy my positive posts that I put out there, and I get a lot of reads and a lot of you know, people looking at it, but very few look at the marketing campaigns. Maybe a handful, maybe 5 or 6 of them. But I try not to flood my fan page with just what I'm trying to sell. I want to build an audience, and I don't want to scare people away. So I think that's what I've learned so far is, you know, you want to find your own, kind of recalibrate your own marketing strategy, figure out what your audience, if you have tools that tell you what your audience is looking at, and you can see that's information you should really look at, and that's almost like a pulse of what people are saying about you and the information that you're sharing on your fan page. And so
I think that's a good point that you shared, and I think it's good that you've analyzed your fan page and try to find out what was working and what wasn't working.
Right.
But one thing I realized as well is that you do not know who you're reaching online, which means that carry on doing what you're doing because you don't know who is looking at your fan page, and you don't know who is actually interested in what you are talking about in terms of positive posts or even in terms of products, because people can simply come back to your fan page because they like you. I had people connecting with me out of the blue, like, where do you come from? You don't know, because people spend X amount of time online and you don't know what they are looking for exactly. So keep on doing what you're doing, analyze you know, your result, like what you've got, but I would say just be consistent and just carry on doing it. And also try to branch out as well onto some other things, like for instance, if you are having a fan page, you can talk a bit more about yourself because people come to meet with you. So if you were to make some videos about you, like, and you share some great things that you found, people will come and meet with you. So I think it's interesting. I think it's good. It's good, you know.
Wonderful.
I think that's such a good point. Because I do offline marketing as well, and I've had people come up to me who I would never think watch my videos. Talk, they come up to me and say, great message yesterday or whatever. And I think you're right. You never know who watches your stuff. You never know who's on your page. You really never know whose life you're going to impact. And so I think it's really important to be you because people connect with you and people will join you as a person and as a leader. And as long as you focus on presenting your best self, being you on that page, you will have success in your business.
Good.
That's
Good.
right.
This is great. This is fun. This is what I tell you what. What's so true is be careful what you ask for.
Right.
I've always said, man, I wish I just knew how to market, man. I love how some of you guys market on the websites, and I know I can do that. And now, I mean, all I'm being faced with is now here. Okay, here it is in front of you, Jonathan. Now do it. Now here it is. Here it is. So I really love the close. I know the training with Aurora is going to be not going to continue on unless she has to manage her time. But the time that I've had with you, Aurora, has been great. I really, really, really appreciate you and being a part of the mastermind team. Prior to even coming on board MLSP, I've been following you for 2 weeks, and so I really, really like you added value to me. I said, man, she just seems like a very, very person next door, that's doing this, but she does it in a very professional way, and it makes it seem like, and that's the reason why I really joined in your team. So anyway, I just right now I'm going through a lot. I have a lot on my plate, and I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm transitioning wise, personal wise, with a career and things of that nature. So I feel really discombobulated a little bit, with a lot was going on, but I'll get it together. I know I'll make this work for me.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the compliment. And can I ask you people then, what would you say to somebody who is new, and that could be anybody, but in terms of having all this information and trying to put things together, what can you say to encourage somebody, or even just a tip to make it like maybe easier to manage? Does anybody want to say something?
What I would say is sit down and figure out your avatar. In other words, who do you want to help? And you want to basically talk to that person. Does that make sense? Or I may not be explaining it very well, but who do you want to deal with? Who is your customer? And the better you can put that down to one person. Is it male, female? How old are they? How many kids do they have? Are they married? Are they single? What do they do for a living? How much money do they make? How many cars do they have? How many kids do they have? I mean, what kind of TV shows do they like? The more you can do that, and typically it's going to be more like you, okay, but not necessarily. And that's who you want to help, and direct all your stuff to that person and talk to them as your friend.
Absolutely.
And that will help out. That would be my tip.
And I think I need to put more videos of me out there now. I need to get a little bit more bolder. I think in this video training, this is when I'm gonna knock out my video by the way. So I think a lot of things that I can share personally. I think it just needs to come out in a video. Just put it out there. Who cares what people think? I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to help people. So
that's true. Put it out.
Just put it out there.
I would just like to say one thing for anyone that is actually trying to build a fan page, and so was my idealism. I know that my personal page, my personal page is not gonna pay me. And so when you post things on your primary fan page, on your primary profile, when you post whatever it is, just add your fan page link. And just attach it to everything you say. Everything that you post, just attach it, because the people that are interested, they're going to follow you over there anyway. So the idea is just to pique the interest, because even on my fan page, I just want to pique their interest. And when they're interested, they're going to go to your inbox anyway. Even if they make a comment on my post, I always say, check your inbox. I found it's more effective to have a private message going on with the person.
Absolutely. Having a private message is like the special touch. So that is awesome. Well, I believe that we have actually heard from everybody right now, and it was absolutely great to have all of you this evening. I don't know why my face is gone. So, okay.
I see it.
Okay. Right, so let me share my screen very quickly. So what I was saying is that I would like to thank everybody who came this evening to this hangout, and you have shared some great information with all of us. So I would say I'm going to turn back again to the panelists, and you're going to say where they can find you on your fan page and how they can connect with you, because the information you shared was great. Would it be on Craigslist? Would it be on making videos, or helping small businesses, etc., or even Pierre with the tools, unique article wizard, getting backlinks? That is something huge, to share with other people. So if you want to connect with all those people, I will give you a few seconds to say that. But again, for those who want to partner with us, we are on Facebook. If you look under Mastermind Fever, you will find us, and you will find Lydia, Kerry, or myself. Send us a personal message, if you want to work more personally with us, and you can find us on tinyurl.com/MLSPOLICA, and we can't wait to have you as a rock star and sharing your information and some nuggets, and that would be awesome to have you as a panelist as well. So I'm going to come over to you, and one by one you will be giving the name of your fan page, so then we can find you. So Angela, what is your fan page?
It's Forever Growth with Angela, and it's the number 4. Ever Growth with Angela.
So Forever Growth with Angela with the number 4.
Yes.
Charles, have you got a fan page, or where can people find you? Are you here, Charles? Charles is not here. Jonathan, have you got a fan page where people can find you?
My fan page is so here it is. I just left from it. It's facebook.com, and it's Jonathan Mays, JONATHANMAYS fan page.
Jonathan Mays fan page. So again, if you want to come to the Mastermind Fever, and you will find him there as well. Ben, thank you very much, Jonathan. Laura.
Can you hear me?
Laura, what is your fan page? I can't really hear it.
You can search for me I'm Laura Heisen across all platforms, and I mainly do paid social media strategies and branding stuff. But it's specifically, I think, Facebook/Laura Heisen helps. I have it hanging out down here until my website revamps.
So that's Laura Heisen helps.
Yes.
I can't see it properly with Hangout. But anyway, Laura Heisen help. Thank you very much. Malia, your fan page, if you've got a fan page, or where they can find you.
Yeah, it's Facebook.com/Malia Holleron.
Facebook.com Malia Holleron. Okay. And what is your specialty again? You would say like branding, blogging.
Me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, blogging and video.
Blogging and video. Thank you very much. Marva, are you with us?
What do you want to eat?
Okay, what do you want to eat? Marva?
Aurore, You know, real quick, I think if everyone just posted in chat everybody's little fan page link, that'd be a great way to link,
Yeah,
link
sure.
off.
I don't know if anybody can hear me. Can
Yeah,
anybody
we can hear you. Yeah, Charles, we can hear you.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry. She asked me earlier. My fan page is Instant Money Network, Instant Rewards. Okay, and you could. I just put the link up there on the text here, so you should be able to find it.
Ah, okay, brilliant. Yeah, thank you very much. That's a good point. So if you paste that inside the group chat, you know, we can all communicate with each other. And the reason why I'm saying it as well out loud is for those who will be watching the replay, we can also connect with you. So thank you very much, Charles.
Thank you.
Then we've got Norma. Norma, where can people find you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Norma.
Norman, Facebook.com.
Yeah.
That's
Facebook.com.
my fan.
Yeah, so you own the website. Facebook.com/Norma. Okay, if you find Norma, Van Landingham, VANLANDI. When I got.
I sure could use a couple of likes anyway. I'm trying to get my likes up, guys. I'm only at 50, so it'd be nice to get to 54 by the end of the talk.
I'm sure
I just liked you. I just liked you, Jonathan. You got one extra one right there.
Good to be
Awesome. Thank you, Norma. Pierre, have you got a fan page where people can find you? Yeah.
Yep, definitely. So MLM training with Pierre Charles.
Okay, awesome. MLM training, Pierre Charles.
With
Thank you
Pierre
very
Charles.
much. Say it again.
With Pierre Charles.
Is it the one what you pasted there? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. This is the one.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Pierre. Tom, what about you?
Tom Coleman Marketing.
Okay, so that's Tom Coleman Marketing.
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question if I can, Aurora. Can we post our links in the, because this is going to go away as soon as you get off this. So these links, unless everybody goes to them right now, it's going to go away.
Okay, so
I was wondering if we could post some links in the mastermind group, or if you don't, you might not want that. So I don't know.
There is already a document for the fan pages, but I would really appreciate if you either open up a new one or keep it on the computer and then paste it back inside the Mastermind Fever group if you can do that. I like this leadership. Thank you very much. So if you want to
put it in the document. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So if
everybody would do that, because I'd like to hook up with everybody. If you know, and I can't sit here and click through all this stuff. I'll blow
your screen.
Yeah.
But if you could copy the link and then paste it inside the Facebook group, and then I'm going to check who has added their page or not. But
I got a couple of you guys though, but I want to follow up with a couple more.
Yeah, just let me
follow up with everybody.
Just let me add something. Or there's a couple of links or Facebook fan pages that you did have in that document. That the links are broken. I've tried to like the other people in the mastermind group fan pages, but some of them are broken.
Okay, I'm going to write it down. So page is broken. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, Pierre. So definitely I'm going to check this evening. So I would like to say again, on behalf of Lydia Brown, Kerry Wilson, and myself, Aurore Jones, I thank you very much for being here this evening. I hope you had some great information. You were wonderful. Thank you so much for being a panelist this evening. I really appreciate you having I really appreciate that you were here this evening and it's trying to slow down. And I can't wait to have you again for another time. And thank you very much for joining us at the Mastermind Fever on Facebook. So take care, everyone, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Aurora. You were great.
Thanks, Aurora. Thanks a lot.
Malia.
Thanks, everybody else. How y'all take